Greetings everyone. Today we discuss about snakes' interesting facts. Ever seen a creature that flies without wings? In Southeast Asia, certain snakes flatten their bodies and glide through the air like living ribbons, leaping from tree to tree with style. What if your tongue was your nose? Snakes don't smell through their nostrils like we do. Each flick of their forked tongue grabs scent particles and sends them to a secret sensor in the roof of their mouth. Can you hear without ears? Snakes can. They feel vibrations through their jawbones and skull, tuning into the world in complete silence. Worried about a big bite, not snakes. They can swallow prey 3 times wider than their heads thanks to jaws that stretch like elastic bands. 10 minutes underwater. No problem. The mighty anaconda is a silent predator beneath the surface, holding its breath while waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Ever tried to outstare a snake? Good luck. They can't blink. No eyelids, just a see-through scale that works like built-in safety goggles. Think all rattlesnakes give you a warning. Think again. Some skip the rattle and go straight to the strike. What if you had infrared vision? Some snakes do. They sense heat signatures in the dark, turning the night into their personal hunting zone. Who needs scuba gear when you've got magic skin? The yellow-bellied sea snake absorbs oxygen directly through its skin while dancing through the ocean. Ever heard of a snake that builds a nursery? The female king cobra does. She builds a leafy nest and guards her eggs like a protective queen. Eggs aren't for everyone. Boas and vipers give birth to live babies. Tiny hunters ready to slither from day one. Skincare goals, snakes got that covered. They shed their skin to grow, revealing a new, glossier version of themselves. How many snake species are there? Over 700. From thread-thin underground snakes to pythons that could fill a room. One of them has venom so deadly, a single bite could kill 100 people. Meet the inland taipan, super toxic, but luckily super shy. Where do snakes live? Everywhere but Antarctica. From scorching deserts to ocean waves, they've made the planet their playground. Who needs words when you've got pheromones? Snakes communicate with chemical signals. No hissing required. Underwater acrobats. You bet. Sea snakes have paddle-like tails that help them dive deep without ever surfacing for air. What if you didn't need to eat for months? Snakes have ultra-efficient metabolisms, allowing them to fast until the perfect meal comes along. Some babies cry for help. Snake babies hunt. The moment they're born, they're on their own and ready to strike, ready for a glow-up. Some snakes literally glow under UV light, glowing outlines in the dark like neon secrets of nature. What if you could climb glass? Some snakes can. Their belly scales grip smooth surfaces, allowing them to scale walls like nature's ninjas. Think all snakes are meat eaters. Surprise! Some species, like the egg-eating snake, survive solely on eggs, swallowing them whole and spitting out the shell. Ever met a snake with 2 heads? Rare but real. It's called bicephaly, and both heads can even try to eat at the same time, sometimes fighting over food. Snakes can swim miles from shore. Sea snakes, like the banded sea crate, have been found over 100 miles from land, gliding through open ocean like sea serpents. Need a tongue map. Snake tongues are forked for a reason. Each side sends data to the brain, helping pinpoint the exact direction of a scent. Can a snake survive without its tail? Yes. If threatened, some species can lose part of their tail to escape, just like lizards dropping theirs. Ever seen a snake that plays dead? The hognose snake flips on its back, sticks out its tongue, and fakes death. Oscar-worthy performances to avoid predators. Snakes have ribs from head to tail. Instead of a solid skeleton, their flexible rib cage supports movement, breathing, and even digestion. Some snakes spit venom. Spitting cobras eject venom from their fangs, aimed straight at your eyes. It can blind a predator in seconds. They have flexible windpipes. A snake eating something massive can still breathe. Its windpipe stretches forward, acting like a snorkel during a meal. Snake scales aren't just for looks. They help reduce friction, retain moisture, and even reflect sunlight to avoid overheating. Snakes see motion better than stillness. Their vision is tuned to spot movement. Stay still, and you might just vanish from their radar. Ever heard a snake hiss like a tire? The pine snake can inflate its body and hiss loudly enough to startle large animals, or even people. Snakes don't chew, they swallow prey whole, using muscles to crush and digest internally. No need for teeth to chew. Snakes evolved from lizards. Fossil records show snakes once had limbs, slowly disappearing over millions of years of evolution. There are snakes under the snow. In colder regions, garter snakes hibernate in dens, sometimes in groups of hundreds, all snuggled together for warmth. Some snakes are nearly blind. Blind snakes live underground and rely almost entirely on touch and chemical signals instead of sight. Not all snakes are silent. The bushmaster snake can vibrate its tail rapidly in dry leaves to mimic a rattlesnake's warning. Snake hearts can move, literally. Their hearts shift position inside their body when swallowing huge prey to avoid pressure damage. Nature's mysteries never stop slithering. If you love these jaw-dropping snake secrets, hit that like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Tickle Tag Tube for more wild wonders from the animal kingdom.